I've been messing around with Oberon lately, and I've been trying to find a character that was kind of similar to Banshee, where you can kind of clear a whole like defense missions and stuff like that without having to really do too much. And actually, Oberon is really excellent at that. I don't have a Banshee, so this is pretty much the closest thing that I have to one. And the best thing about Oberon is that his 2 and his 4 actually hits through walls. So when mobs are coming in, they don't actually have to be of line of sight of you. They'll be getting hit through the mall, through the walls, anywhere they are, at least within range, they can actually get hit by everything you do. So let me show you the build. What I'm running is I have two builds that I'm going to be showing you today. One is like a survival build, and then one is the max range, which is the one I use the most. And my max range build consists of rejuvenation on the aura. You can pick whatever you like. If you want to go with energy siphon, or if you want to go with corrosive, you can. I'm running Transcendent Fortitude for damage, as well as Intensify. And then I'm running Overextended for the range, and also Stretch. And if you want to push the range even farther, you can also put a Cunning Drift in the Excellent slot if you have it. I don't have it available right now. That's why I'm not doing it. But eventually I would like to add some more range to it to make it even more ridiculous. Because I'll probably add like another 4 meters to the circle. I'm also running some duration, so to kind of fix up the duration a bit, I picked the prime continuity to max, and I also have angered message. So I'm running that for duration. So I have these two running, so it picks it up to at least 102%. And my efficiency is at max with fleeting and streamline. So I'm using 175 with percent on efficiency. Range is 235. It would be 250 if I had cutting drift running. So that would be really nice. And then my strength is at 125%, which is more than enough. You're going to kill a lot of the mobs, and all the way up to about level 60s, that's when it kind of starts dropping off and it starts to feel a little sluggish. But the best part about Oberon is that he has really good CC with his fourth ability. So whenever you do feel like you're getting into a situation where it's getting kind of heavy or it's getting really rough, you can use the fourth ability to kind of smash them on their ass, and then do whatever kind of melee attacks or guns. If you want to shoot them or whatever, you can. It'll make it a lot easier on yourself. I'm also going to show you my survivability build, which consists of quick thinking, vitality, and then also rage. So these three things right here just pretty much make him invincible, because any damage that you'll be taking is going to easily be converted to energy, which could mean you using your heal constantly and having your heal up or spamming it to kind of do that burst heal. And also, if you do land up almost dying, quick thinking will save your ass. So that's the best part about quick thinking. I usually run quick thinking on every single one of my characters, but for my range spec, it actually doesn't even need it, since mobs never even come around me to get close enough to do anything. And if they did, I would press 4 and knock them on their ass so they can't do anything. So that's the best part about this build. I like the range one. It's a lot more fun for me, especially coming from City of Heroes. It's really intensive on pressing your powers and actually like using your character's ability to its fullest. And that's what I'm doing with this build basically. So the survival build is basically the same thing. The only thing is that it's losing the range, and it's also losing duration a bit. So I got Transcendent Fortitude again, along with Intensify for the damage. So I'm up to 85% with damage with that. And my range is at 100%, so I didn't do any stretch or anything. I mainly wanted to pick up that survivability. That's why I threw in Vitality instead. I prefer Vitality because you can actually see your health going down. So whenever you do take massive damage, you can kind of prepare yourself for it, instead of just being out of health instantly and relying on the quick thinking on its own. Which, when you get into the higher tiers and you start fighting level 100s and stuff, it gets really crazy, and you can end up getting one-shotted very easily if you're not running. Even with quick thinking, you can still get one-shotted. So gotta be real careful. That's why I use Vitality to kind of pick up that health so I can be ready for it. Prime Continuity again to kind of pick up that duration. The duration is at 78%, which is really terrible. but it's actually saves it from being absolutely miserable. That's why I put prime continuity, so at least you have 15 seconds on your field, your hollowed ground. So I mainly use hollow ground just to buff myself and to buff the team with armor. So that's the main reason why I even use it. But yeah, those are my builds. I'm running rejuvenation also again on the aura. I like rejuvenation because a lot of times you don't have to be constantly running the heal all the time. You'll still be getting health back, and you're also healing the entire team. And I know a majority of builds, especially mine, they don't run any health kind of things, so I always have to rely on Life Strike all the time, which I don't like. And the best part about Oberon is you don't have to use a Life Strike weapon. So if you do, then it makes you like godly. Like you will never take damage ever. That's the best part about that. But you don't really have to rely on that. You can actually use your guns like normal, and you don't have to care about your health. So that's why I like rejuvenation in my build. But yeah, those are my builds. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. And I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.